We can talk a lot about consistency in trading, from risk management to trade entry. Now, consistency is important because without it, not only will your trading success be sporadic, but it's impossible to fine-tune the areas where you're making mistakes. And some may say that being consistent with the right thing is the missing link between starting something new and finding success with it. But humans have an issue with being consistent. In fact, being consistent is probably second only to not taking any action. That explains why success in virtually anything eludes the majority of people. It would be difficult for anyone to argue that consistency with the trading plan for your strategy is a vital cog in the wheel of success. And you could say that consistency is the overriding must in the three legs of trading. Number one, your trading method. Number two, risk management. And third, psychology. Trading seems to bring out the best and the worst in people, and you can quickly find where you are lacking as a person. As an example, if you have a trading method but are not consistent in your approach, the odds are that there are other things in your life where you lack consistency as well. Trading can often be described as holding a mirror up to yourself and seeing everything about yourself, your warts and all. As if being consistent with all the variables that make up your trading system was not enough, there is an even greater threat that's lurking, and that is consistency with your choice of trading method. In trading, this is where many people lack. They are so interested in so many different ways to trade that they never just zone in to one long enough to have sufficient chart time with it. And I know this is true because I talk to people just like that. I know someone who is trying to be consistent with a momentum approach to trading. And while he does the chart time, it's not laser focused. When waiting for momentum, he tries to play ranges and he ends up getting bit. When the momentum move is showing its hand, he gets in too late or he exits too early. The dedicated focus to one style is not present. So do you think this person will ever be proficient at any approach that he uses? Well, the odds are no. Now, it would be a different situation if the trading system did not have a positive expectancy over time. Anybody would be forgiven if they packed up a trading system that showed no edge in the market. Well, you'd be a fool not to do that. But what if your trading system does show an edge? Is it not worth your full attention to implement the trading plan to take advantage of that edge? Sure it is. I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once. That was Bruce Lee, and it's clear that he understood the power of laser focus and consistency on one thing. He understood that light bulb focus would never make anyone great at any one thing. Those people were not to be feared. But then he said, "But I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." Now, he feared the focused and the dedicated person who laser focused attention on one skill. Can you imagine the neural pathways in your brain that are created when you practice one thing 10,000 times? That is immense. And I'm sure execution becomes a reflex when the appropriate stimuli is present. Jason Shen, he wrote over at Lifehacker, he said, "At first, the new skill might feel stiff and awkward. But as we practice, it gets smoother and it feels more natural and comfortable." What practice is actually doing is helping the brain optimize for this set of coordinated activities through a process called myelination. So do you see where we're going with this? Too many traders who state that success is important to them do everything to ensure the opposite. They jump systems, they don't follow trade plans, and they discard risk parameters that just leads them to ruin. They've not specialized in anything. The next time they read a forum and receive a trading email, be assured that their attention will be diverted from their current path. One exercise that may help with being consistent is to be crystal clear on what you want from trading. What happens if that goal is not reached? Really brainstorm on why you want to trade. Is it to make additional money to support your family? To make your trading a standalone business? Or is it to ensure that your retirement will not be like the 10% of seniors who retire in poverty? What will happen if your goals are not met? Now really dig deep into the ugly parts here. Are you going to continue to live paycheck to paycheck? Work too many hours, which does not enable you to have some quality family time. You need to depend on the government to support you in the later years. So of course, you want to commit to a trading method that actually has an edge. Knowing you are using something that can help you attain your goals will most likely enable you to stick to what makes it successful in the first place. Pick one. Just pick one method to trade. One way to enter a trade, one way to manage a trade, one risk profile, one way to exit. Now, hopefully this is all contained in a trading plan for one method, and if it's not, you got to write that out. Perhaps it's a pullback strategy, maybe it's a breakout strategy, maybe you use a moving average and an oscillator. It doesn't matter what the strategy is as long as the testing has shown a positive expectancy over time. Let's build a habit of laser focus on one of the many styles of trading. Let's begin the task of making your trading a reflex that occurs when a certain variable exists. Not before the trade has set up, not after it's already triggered and you just want to sit back and watch it go. During the process of the edge showing itself in the current trade setup. So what trading system should you use? Well, we've been in the business of designing, testing, and trading positive expectancy trading systems for over 20 years. Whether your interest is options, futures, forex, swing, or day trading, we're in a position to be able to help you define your needs and present viable trading systems to suit your goal. Now, there are a few ways you can get started. You can jump into a free trial of our trade room so you can see our trading systems at work in the markets today. Ask some questions and get your answers. Second, you can just jump into our inner circle where you can try out every system we have and even learn about the opportunities in other markets. Or third, just get in touch with our support team with questions and see if they can get you off on the right foot. But whatever you decide to do, do not ignore the opportunity that trading does offer those who are consistent with the right things. Your goals may not be as out of reach as you might think they are.